Well, howdy, everybody. This is John Michael. It's the 13th Monday of Ordinary Time, and today we kind of continue on what we heard yesterday in Sunday's Gospel, and that is to leave everything and follow Jesus. And there are some legitimate excuses. Let me go bury my father. Hey, that sounds reasonable to me. There's all kinds of good reasons why we can't give our life completely to Jesus, and Jesus kind of cuts through it. You know, it's not that burying people is a bad thing, but when we use good things as excuses for not following Jesus completely, Jesus sees right through it. See, he's able to look into our heart and to look into our mind, sometimes even better than we can. And that's what he did here. You know, let the dead bury the dead. You come follow me. See, he asks us to leave three things in other Gospels. He asks us to leave possessions, not because possessions are wrong, but because they often possess us. We use them wrongly. We're consumed by the things we consume. He asks us to leave relationships, not because relationships are wrong. He blesses marriage at the wedding feast at Cana, but because many relationships, instead of empowering positive things in Christ, they enable negative behavior. So we have to leave those. And last, we even have to leave ourselves. Not because we're bad, we're created in the image of God. It's because we've settled for a version of ourselves that is not the self that Jesus has for us. And those old habit patterns have become very ingrained. He says you have to leave all that. Leave it behind. Leave the old self behind and rise up a new creation in him. So we go through the cross and the resurrection. That's what the sacraments are all about. The preaching of the church is all about. That's what private prayer is all about. These are aids that help us to do things like this. So this is my prayer for you. Leave everything and follow Jesus. Evagrius Ponticus says, renounce all to gain everything. That's my prayer for you guys. I love you. All things are possible with God.